In 1 week, we'll know which Republican will face Sharice Davids in the November election. First, we want to help voters get through the primary election.
41 Action News reporter Charlie Keegan joins us live this morning with a closer look at the race to represent Johnson and Wyandotte counties in Congress. Charlie, as you know, this race was tightly contested just 2 years ago when Sharice Davids beat Kevin Yoder to take that spot. Yoder, a longtime incumbent. Now lots of people lining up to beat her in that same race.
Right, and 5 Republicans now all want the shot at taking Sharice Davids down and taking her spot there in Congress. So we wanted to ask those candidates about criminal justice reform. Specifically, we asked all of them whether they support defunding the police. And they either told us or have previously publicly stated that no, they do not support defunding the police. I want you to take a look at all 5 of these candidates right here who are on that Republican side of the ballot for Kansas's 3rd district. We did not get a chance to speak to Sarah Hart-Weir, but the other 4 candidates told us that what happened to George Floyd in Minneapolis was wrong. Tom Love said that really police departments need to be more accountable and transparent when an officer does something wrong. Here's what the other candidates told us about criminal justice.
When I call 911, I want lights and sirens coming to my house. So we're not going to defund that. We're going to defend our police departments.
I do believe that we need to provide additional funding so that they can have adequate training so they can do their job.
We should do more, in particular, given the national dialogue, to support the Black community across the Kansas City region.
All right, voters will have their chance to choose their candidate on August 4th. That is when the primary election takes place here on the Kansas side of the border. Reporting in Kansas City, I'm Charlie Keegan, 41 Action News Today.
So, Charlie, beyond their stances on criminal justice, what sets these candidates apart?
Well, it's almost hard to set them apart in a primary election because they're all Republicans with that same basic view. But voters will have to determine what is important to them. You know, do they want somebody with political experience? Tom Love has been a state representative, or someone who's new, like a CEO, like Sarah Hart-Weir. Or if health care is important to them, maybe Amanda Atkins would be their choice. She has worked at Cerner in that health care realm for a long time. Mike Beeler has said he'll donate his salary to charity or schools, so that could be a turning point for a voter. Or even someone who's really focused on family values might lean more towards Adrienne Foster, who I think has 11 siblings and 5 children of her own, so has been around a family for all of her life. So it's really going to come down to what's important, what is the issue for each individual voter.